So let's talk about the benefits of emotion-focused coaching. So there are so many different benefits to doing emotion-focused coaching. So one of the primary benefits is that you will be able to use your emotions to work for you versus against you. And what that means is that you'll begin the process of creating a more positive relationship with your emotions, which is incredibly important because we have to deal with them every day. And ultimately, you're asking yourself this question: how do I get this emotion to work for me versus working against me, so that I don't have to keep running away from and avoiding them when I begin to experience some kind of uncomfortable or inconvenient emotion? So you'll learn how to do that, and you'll get support with doing that in emotion focused coaching sessions. They can also help you, the emotion focused coaching can also help you to release unwanted emotions that you're currently dealing with and replace them with more desirable ones. In other words, maybe you're dealing with some anxiety, some fear, some other kind of uncomfortable emotion that's just getting in the way of you, doing the things that you need to do. This is something, especially if it's a pattern of behavior that has been creating challenges for you, it's definitely something that you may want to get some support with. And so, as it relates to our emotions, we have to recognize that there's really no such thing as good or bad. What you're experiencing for the most part with your emotions is really just your truth in that moment, right? So when you're dealing with these emotions that may not be helpful for you in this moment, how do you navigate that? How can you work through that, especially when you know that you have important things to do, when you have decisions that you have to make, logical choices that you have to make, and there's all this mental chatter, there's all of this emotional energy, there's all this stuff going on, and it just seems kind of hard for you to move forward. Emotion focused coaching can be very helpful for you in that regard. So the work that I do is to guide and empower women to go from suppressed to expressed, so they can have the freedom to be who they are authentically and maintain healthy, loving connections. So if you find that you are avoiding, denying, suppressing, and ignoring your emotions, and you have a habit of doing that because it's creating problems for you, it's creating stress for you, and you're just like, I don't know what to do. If you want to start the process of being able to work through those experiences, work through those emotions, especially so that you can manifest things that you want in your life, and so that you can have more healthy and functional connections, then this could be a helpful session for you as well. So as I was saying before, with our emotions, these support sessions will help you to learn how to begin making more room for those useful emotions, the things that you need in order to move through life, confidence, optimism, or whatever it is that you find to be useful, because we do have the power to make changes as it relates to how we work with these different emotions throughout our day and throughout our life. A lot of people think that they don't have control over their emotions. And the fact of the matter is, you don't have absolute control over your emotions, but you don't really need to control your emotions. Most of the work that we have to do is really with our thoughts. And so when you begin to really create this healthy, happy marriage between your thoughts and your emotions, that's when you're able to allow that to work for you. And so emotions are the energy that motivates us to take action. It's the energy that prevents us also from taking action. And so when there's action that you want to take, things that you need to do, choices that you have to make, things that you want to manifest, you have to take emotional energy into consideration. And so these are, other reasons why emotion focused coaching can be helpful for you. So if you find that you're navigating some challenging situations and you need some help with kind of just sorting out what's going on, because there's so much happening in your mind and with your feelings, this can be helpful for you as well. So another great benefit of emotion focused coaching is that it can help you to discover what it is that you truly need and want, so that you'll be able to communicate it to other people in relationships. This is one of the reasons, or the ways that, one of the things that can cause breakdowns in so many different relationships, because we all have different personalities, we all have different backgrounds and different conditioning, and the fact of the matter is, when you engage with different people, everyone has the power to evoke a different kind of emotion in you, depending on the kind of relationship that you have. And when you are navigating these relationships, it's helpful to you to start learning how to own your emotions, because when you start doing this and you first take time to get clear about your own emotions and what you are actually experiencing, then you'll know how to process these experiences so that you can better communicate with somebody else. Your emotions are your own personal experience. Your emotions exist within you. And when you know how to make sense of them, then you can get the wisdom and the lesson that they're there to teach. So they'll help you to understand what it is that you want and what it is that you need. And that's one of the ways that you start forming more healthy, functional relationships with other people. So these are some of the primary benefits of emotion-focused coaching. It is great for women and men who are avoiding, denying, and suppressing any kind of uncomfortable or inconvenient emotions that you may find yourself ignoring. And when you need help with, dealing with some type of relationship that you want to navigate, and there's emotional energy that's coming up, or there's something that that you want to manifest, and you're needing some help just moving through that, working through that. Maybe there is an issue in your life that you're currently dealing with, and you want some support with, how do I navigate this situation when there's all of this frustration or all this disappointment or whatever it is that you're dealing with. These emotion-focused coaching sessions can be helpful for you. So they'll help you to really make wise choices in your day-to-day life. They will help you to release unhelpful emotions that you're dealing with so that you can make room for the more useful ones that will allow you to achieve whatever that desire is that you want. And they will help you to discover what you truly want and need so that you know how to communicate it within relationships with other people, which will help you to create more healthy, functional connections. So if any of this sounds like something that you would like support with, you can click on the link below and schedule a free Help Me Navigate Emotions call. We will sit together for about 15 to 20 minutes where I can assess whether or not I'd be able to help you with your situation, and I'd be more than happy to speak with you. So click on that link below and I will see you soon.